Hey guys, it's coffee time with an amazing mug that Courtney Pants gave me. Look at that. I love it so much. She's had this mug just kind of sitting there waiting for me for so long, and I'm so glad that I finally got it because it's beautiful. It's everything that I wanted it to be. Also, if you hear a drone in the background, it's because Mike is casting. He's been casting for a while now. I was gonna wait until he was done, but then I was like, I'm just gonna go ahead and film because I have no idea how long this game is. Oh, hi! The cat is on my lap, sorry. So last night I was like, alright, I'm not gonna make my coffee video until after I watch Game of Thrones, because I watched Game of Thrones last night. I'm not gonna make it until after Game of Thrones so that I can say whether or not I liked it. And then after Game of Thrones, of course, I just passed out, so I really failed you guys. By the way, Game of Thrones was great. Everybody said it was going to be mind-blowing, like that stuff was really going to shock me, and nothing shocked me in it. It was just a really good episode. Like, it was a really good opener to the new series, and there are characters that I didn't care about before that now I suddenly care about, and yeah, it's really, it's wonderful. Wonderful beginning to the new season, and I have been looking forward to it so much. And we watched it over at the Warp Zone, and Jesse Cox was there, and he's read the books, and none of us have read the books, so we were all at the end of it, we were all like, okay, who do we think is gonna die this season? And we were all just spouting so many conspiracy theories, and then Jesse's just sitting there like chuckling to himself. He goes, you're all just so naive. And then I went, what does that mean? What does everyone will die. Everyone will die, is what I'm taking from that. So there it is. Everybody's gonna die. That's what I believe. Anywho. Shh. G-chat. So yes. So that's what I did last night, and it was very fun. And then, today, oh gosh, you guys, my body today has just been like, huh? Because, so, Ro and I went to, this this class, this like exercise course this morning that was, it was not as intense as I was expecting, and yet more intense than I was, I don't know how to explain it. Like, you know when something markets itself as being really intense and you're like, oh, is it, well, it's either going to be actually really intense or it's going to be like intense for some people, but I'm in pretty good shape, so it's probably not going to be that intense. It was like right in the middle. It was at the perfect amount of intensity. And halfway through it, I was going, I'm never doing this again. It's an hour long. And it's like military styles. They just like push you really hard for a whole hour. And halfway through it, basically the second that I start running, I've never been good with running. So the second that I start running, I was like, like not breathing correctly at all and just making myself like kind of nauseous. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. I'm never going to do this again. This was a terrible idea. I don't know why I thought this was a good idea. This is horrible. I hate this. And then by the end of it, I loved it. I was like, that was not that bad. That was pretty awesome. That was really good. And Ro and I both just like had a lot of fun, even through the pain. I think Ro, because Ro had like her personal trainer, I think Ro is more used to like having somebody like push you to do things. I go to the gym and I'm like, I'll lift a few weights. I lifted more than I did last time. Doing pretty good, huh? I'm gonna go on the elliptical now. What? Doing so well, but I don't have somebody, like actively pushing me. So having somebody just being like, do this! Do it now! Go! Go! I was like, but it was great. And then I had, that rush of energy after you exercise where you're just like, yeah, 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 yeah. Had that really intense rush of energy. And I went to a shoot that happened right afterward. So I went to this shoot and I was like in such a good headspace. I had so much energy. I was so ready for the day. And then there was a really long period of time where they didn't need me. They're like, okay, you go over there. We're going to shoot these other scenes and we'll call you when we're ready. And the second that I didn't have anything to do, my body was just like, and I literally just went over, laid on the couch and just passed out. I passed out for like an hour. And then they were like, all right, we need you again. And I was, brr, brr. It was good, though. It was good. But because I wasn't breathing correctly when I ran, I've been coughing a lot today. Like, pretty much any time I laugh, I've been coughing. And, you know, when you just, like, your throat is so dry from, like, heaving that later in the day you just wind up coughing a lot. So that's been my day. But I didn't have time. Here's the gross part. I didn't have time to shower in between. I was like, all right, this is going to be perfect. I'm going to have just the right amount of time when we're done. I'm going to have just the right amount of time to run and take a shower and then go to this shoot. So by the time we got home, it was like, I have enough time to change, but I don't have enough time to take a shower, which sucks. So I haven't taken a shower yet. Even as of now, I haven't taken a shower, which my hair is kind of crazy sauce, so you might have an idea of why. It's crazy sauce because it hasn't been washed, and it really should be washed, so that's gonna happen after this. But, yes. So, just overall, had a lot of energy, but I was dirty, and now I'm tired, but I can't wait to be clean. That's gonna be really exciting. Also, when I got home, Ro had made stir fry, so I got home, I was, like, so exhausted from today, and I was like, food? Do I smell food? I would like to have some of this, so fed my face. Also, I didn't realize yesterday the first episode of Tabletop went up, which is that show on Felicia Day's new channel, Geek and Sundry, that I'm going to be on. She said I'm not going to be on. They filmed a lot of episodes ahead of time. I'm not going to be on the show until like September or October-ish, which is a long time away, but the show is awesome. It's like, the first episode is up, it has Day 9 on it, and it's really funny, and I was watching it, and I was going, this is a really cool show. Like, when you're there and you're filming it, you don't really know how it's going to turn out, you know, and they added so much stuff to it, they took a lot of time with it, and it really helps explain the game to you, especially if you're not able to follow the game while they're just playing it, which is almost impossible. So I really, really liked it. I thought that it explained everything really well. It had really good visuals, and it was, of course, entertaining because, you know, it has entertaining people on it. So I'm really excited to keep watching these episodes. They filmed a bunch of them, so there are going to be a lot of really cool games. And I actually know a couple of people who watched it and said, wow, that game looks really fun. I really want to buy that now, which is the idea, right? You want to, like, watch this tabletop show and then be like, oh, that tabletop game looks really cool. So it's awesome that there's so many people that are already like, wow, that game, Small Worlds, that looks like a really cool game. I'm like, yes. First episode down, it's already working. It's already working on the populace. Also, I'm getting way better at Street Fighter Cross Tekken, and I'm so happy because, I think I told you guys this before, but, like, playing around other people helps so much. My rhythm is so much better. Take that out of context as much as you want. I don't even care. Like, with the fighting stick, when you're trying to do combos, it's so easy to just be like, just like pressing all the things. And I'm learning how to just breathe, like take my time and be like, okay, what order do these buttons go in? Don't mash them, just hit them in order. And it'll be fine. It'll work out, and it does. You just have to calm down and not panic. When I get shoved in a corner is when I start panicking so hard. I'm like, how do I get out? How do I get out? Get out of my face! Ah! But if you can get out of that corner, you're in the zone. You're in the goal zone. So, yes. Overall, really good day today. I'm going to take that shower, and it's going to be great. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't put up an episode yesterday. That's 2 days really recently that I haven't put up a video, and I suck. So there it is. But, yeah. I hope that you guys had a great day, and I will talk to you again tomorrow. Okay, bye! Mwah!